In this video, I want to tell you 5 reasons why the iPad Pro is a great device to use as a sketchbook. First reason is that it eliminates mess and clutter. When you carry a traditional sketchbook around with paper and a pencil, maybe some charcoal, some blending stumps, an eraser, a pencil sharpener, maybe sandpaper to sharpen the pencil, and whatever you use to color the sketch, like crayons or watercolors. All of those things just start to fill up your case or your backpack, and those things can spill, and it just creates a lot of mess when you're trying to get a sketch in or jot down an idea. All that can be done on or simulated with the iPad Pro and an app like Procreate. You just carry your iPad Pro and an Apple Pencil, and any one of the assortment of drawing apps will work pretty well for just getting those ideas out and keeping them with you. The second reason why an iPad is a great tool for the artist to use as a sketchbook is the fact that you can keep all the sketches that you've ever done with you all the time. Usually a sketch doesn't take up that much space, so you're able to store hundreds and hundreds of drawings and ideas and variations on your iPad. And at any time you can search this archive. One of the really good things about drawing on a digital device is a lot of these apps, Procreate in particular, records every stroke that you make on the iPad. This allows you to see how many strokes you're putting on into a work, and it gives you a gauge of when you might have overworked a drawing or a painting. For me, I started to give myself a limit of not how many hours I work, but how many strokes I make on a particular drawing or idea. And when I reach my stroke limit, I just start a new idea or start a new variation. The next reason the iPad Pro is a good idea for artists to use as a sketchbook is because it maintains all your sketches. A lot of times in sketchbook, move them around a lot. You may place them in a drawer or place them on a shelf and pull things off and on a shelf or out of a drawer, and those sketches shift a lot and they tend to fade away over time. The next point for why the iPad is a great tool is that you can easily share your artwork. A lot of applications allow you to send the artwork directly from the application to a social media site like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. And in apps like Procreate, it allows you to do a live stream of your drawing on YouTube. So for things like that, making your art more accessible to your fans and to your collectors, and to people who just might be interested in seeing how your process goes, or if you want to shoot out the work in progress to a client, you can easily email things. You don't have to worry about taking a high resolution photo. All of these reasons make for an efficient workflow. And so when you're using the iPad Pro and drawing apps like Procreate, these apps allow you to be more efficient, save more time. They allow you to have more options of tweaking your photos. You don't have to redraw things. You don't have to if you make an error, you don't even really have to erase. You could step backwards, you can step forward in your drawing. You could create a duplicate, and add post effects, scaling and resizing. All can be done on the iPad, all of which you can't do in your traditional sketchbook. The next point is that all of these tips, all of these reasons make an efficient, time-saving workflow. And when you're trying to come up with ideas, when you're sketching out ideas, that's what you want to be. You want to be efficient. if you make errors, you want to correct those errors very quickly. You want to be able to make as many variations on your project as you choose. So using the iPad as a sketchbook allows for more ideation. It lets you create more things than you would with a traditional sketchbook. One thing that the iPad and the drawing softwares use, they have almost an infinite color range. With the iPad, you have an infinite amount of color to come up with whatever creations you like. It's something that you really don't get to experience using traditional mediums. So after you have your sketch, you want to color it, and before color effects, you have a far greater range of what you can create and how you can pick the right color to fit the mood of your artwork. And afterwards, you can use things like hue saturation, adjusting the hue saturation and levels, lighting and levels to tweak colors to get even more variations on your drawing. More specifically, when you're doing color studies and also in the final painting, something that allows you to learn more about colors in the digital space, but also learn more about how you're using your colors in the traditional space. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. All right, I'll see you.